Buenos dias, bienvenidos. I'm Bill Griswold, director of the Cleveland Museum of Art, and I am absolutely delighted that you could join us as we celebrate the opening of this Community Arts Center, which is the first of its kind for our museum. For more than 100 years, the Cleveland Museum of Art has created transformative experiences through art for the benefit of all the people. And in recent years, we've worked very hard to reach beyond the confines of our University Circle campus and to play an even bigger role in the vibrant arts community that flourishes all over town, and nowhere more so than right here on the west side and in the Clark Fulton neighborhood. The inauguration of this exciting project in the beautiful new Pivot Center on West 25th Street was born of the museum's 2017 strategic plan, Making Art Matter. We determined then that we should double down on our long-standing commitment to offering hands-on workshops and events throughout the city, fostering connections, creating community, and introducing new audiences to art and the museum and our collection. The Community Arts Center will do just that, welcoming audiences unfamiliar with the museum and engaging them in the creative process. We could not have accomplished this important goal without the support of others who shared our vision. And today, I'd like to thank our many partners in this effort. In particular, we are proud of our association with Clark Fulton Together, the resident-driven master plan that's taken shape under the auspices of the Metro West Community Development Organization, in collaboration with the City of Cleveland and the Office of Ward 14 Councilwoman Jasmine Santana, with support from Metro Health System as well as the Cleveland Foundation. This morning, it is my privilege to express our deep appreciation to Mayor Jackson, who has issued a proclamation on this occasion, Councilwoman Santana, Ricardo Leon, Director of the Metro West Community Development Organization, and my friend Akram Boutros, CEO of Metro Health. We've been lucky, too, to work with and benefit from the foresight and imagination of developer Rick Foran, and he, too, is here with us today. The programming that we offer at the center will serve the residents of the Clark Fulton community, as well as school children and families and local artists. Beginning this morning, visitors may drop by at any time to enjoy free art-making experiences. And later in the summer, as we further relax the safety protocols that we imposed in the pandemic, we will offer more and more. There will be studio and gallery experiences for school groups as well as community organizations, classes and workshops led by local artists, after-school experiences and summer camps, activities and workspaces for participants in our annual Lantern Festival, our Chalk Festival, and above all, our signature event, Parade the Circle. And there will be so much more. Equally important, the center will be home to the beautifully crafted puppets and costumes, gorgeous, beloved features of Parade the Circle, and which are in turn the subject of the amazing exhibition that occupies a huge new gallery adjacent to the center's 3 large studios. No less spectacular, as you will see, are the murals that visitors to the center will encounter both just inside the doors just to my right, and in each of the 3 studios, which are the work of 4 local artists, Rafael Valdivieso, Bruno Cassiano, Derek Brennan, and Deborah Solecki, all of whom I'd like to thank for their breathtaking contributions. In addition, today I'd like to acknowledge the tireless effort of the staff throughout the whole museum, designers, mount makers, members of our exhibitions and digital innovations teams, as well as colleagues in philanthropy, external affairs, finance, facilities, protection services, marketing communications. Our core of volunteers is integral to every aspect of our work. And most of all, I'd like to single out our team in public and academic engagement in education, now led by Jen DiPrizio, as I would those who've devoted so much energy and so much imagination to our renowned community arts program. The vibrant program for which this center will henceforth be the principal location owes its existence to my predecessor Bob Bergman, and especially to the creativity and passion of Robin Van Leer. Robin. Robin joined the CMA in 1989, was the motive force behind our Chalk and Winter Lantern festivals, and was the creator of Parade the Circle. For 30 years, Robin directed the activities of our community arts staff, inspiring tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, with her joyous and inclusive approach to making and sharing art. A mentor and a teacher to many local artists, she committed her career to making the creative process accessible to everyone, no matter who they were, laying the groundwork for this project while nurturing the staff who will henceforth build upon her vision. I'm really deeply honored to have worked with her, and I'm equally appreciative of the work of our newly appointed Director of Community Arts, Stephanie Taub. Where's Stephanie? There she is. Who has capably brought to fruition this extraordinary project, coordinating the work of multiple departments and building bridges with partners on the east and west sides of town despite the daunting challenges posed by the pandemic. In this work, she'll be supported by Sally Gandarilla, community arts manager, who was formerly a gallery teacher at the CMA and who grew up right here in the Clark Fulton neighborhood. Last but by no means least, I want to express my profound gratitude to our supporters. The Community Arts Center has been made possible with principal support from Chuck and Shar Fowler, and from Jane Nord and the Eric and Jane Nord Family Fund. Your generosity will touch and enrich the lives of many thousands, and each of us salutes you. Finally, I'd like to recognize those who've contributed so selflessly to the CMA Fund for Education, the M.E. and F.J. Callahan Foundation, Mr. and Mrs. Walter R. Chapman Jr., the Sam J. Franchino Foundation, Florence Kahane Goodman, the Lloyd D. Hunter Memorial Fund, Eva and Rudolph Linnenbach, Dr. Linda M. Sandhouse, and Dr. Roland S. Phillip, the Veal Foundation, the Women's Council of the Cleveland Museum of Art, and an anonymous donor. We could not be more grateful for all of your essential contributions. We're eager for each of you to see what we've achieved. Starting today, the Community Arts Center will be open from Wednesday through Friday from 2 o'clock to 7, and on weekends from 10 o'clock until 5. And since the pandemic has made it difficult for us to gather at the CMA, where ordinarily this month, actually on this day, we would parade the circle, today we're also launching a new program called Parade the City, which will feature exuberant art installations by local artists at 8 partner institutions, including the Cleveland School of the Arts, the Julia de Burgos Cultural Arts Center, Esperanza, Caramu House, the Extended Family, the LGBT Community Center, the South Branch of the Cleveland Public Library, and of course, the Community Arts Center and Pivot Center itself. Thank you again for joining us this morning. It is now my privilege to invite the following people to join me right here so that we may cut the ribbon. From left to right, facing the ribbon, I'd like to invite Robin Van Leer, Chuck Fowler, Shar Fowler, Scott Mueller, Richard Nord. I think we need to leave if you could leave a little space for me, Councilwoman Jasmine Santana, and Stephanie Taub.